Welcome to day 10 of my 365 days of crafting videos. Today I'm going to show you how to make an infinity scarf. Basically what an infinity scarf is, it's a scarf that is a complete circle and it has a little twist at the bottom. And the way you wear it is you just put it on your neck and then wrap it around and it kind of makes a little cowl. And so these scarves are really hot right now, and they're in all the stores, and they're really expensive. I mean, I was at Macy's the other day, and I saw just a basic scarf made out of bright, solid color, and it was $40. So they are very popular right now, and very hot, and very easy to make. So I am going to show you how to make one right now. So what you're going to need is you're going to need 2 yards of stretch fabric. You can also use fleece or any kind of stretchy, cozy fabric. And what I've done is I've cut a strip on the fold of the fabric at 10.5 inches. So when you open it, it's going to be 21 inches. And I've gone ahead and I have turned it right sides together, and I have pinned about every 2 inches or so. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew it at about 2 inches in to about 2 inches from the end on the other side. So I'm going to use a 1/4 inch seam allowance, and you can use a serger. Right now I'm using just my regular sewing machine with a walking foot. Knit can be tricky to sew on sometimes, so it's best to use a walking foot. You can use a regular foot as well, just be real careful when you're sewing. So I'm going to go ahead and sew this across. So I finished sewing across, and I'm stopping about 2 inches away from the end, like I said, as I started 2 inches away from the front. So when you have it all sewn, you're going to go ahead and you are going to turn it to the right side out, and now you have the beginning of your infinity scarf. For the next step, so now what you're going to do is lay this flat so you have the seam on top, and then you're going to take this and you're going to fold it over like this, and then you're going to bring it back around so you have kind of a triangle there, and then you are going to match up the ends, and you're going to pin them together. And you're going to pin all the way around. Then once you get the last pin in, it's time to go back to the sewing machine. So this is kind of tight quarters sewing here, since you only left that 2 inches on each side. You're going to sew 1/4 inch seam allowance again. And then when you're done, what you have is you have basically your infinity scarf. Now the only thing that you need to do is you're going to need to take the edges here, and you're going to fold them over, pin them. So once you have that pinned together, all you're going to do is just take a needle and thread, and you're just going to stitch up, just kind of using a blind stitch. Just stitch up the opening, and then once you get it all the way stitched, you'll be finished. So thank you so much for joining me for day 10 of my 365 days of crafting videos. I hope you enjoyed this video on making the infinity scarf. I know that I just love these scarves. I wear them all winter long. I have them in many different colors. You can do them in stripes, you can do them in patterns, you can do them in all kinds of bright solids, and they make great gifts. So until tomorrow, happy crafting!